These videos are so easy to do. I can just pop in and out of our conference room and do them in between my other work stuff. So I came back to do our shoulder warm-ups. So here, this one is just for the 2 warm-ups for our shoulder joints. So the first one, again, thinking about our body awareness, we're about shoulder width apart. Our weight is on both legs. We have that good posture, relaxed shoulders, and no tension. Nice, stable stance. If you do these seated, you don't have to do anything with your feet. So these first exercises, your neck, your shoulders, and your spine can easily be done seated. And that's specifically for people who wear out easily or do have balance issues. So let's talk about the 2 for our neck. So I have my hands down to my sides, and I'm gonna draw little circles on my sides while I roll my shoulders forward. So I'll roll my shoulders forward. So those little circles on the sides of my legs, I roll forward about three times. And then I roll back 3 times. Almost feels like a massage you give yourself. So we roll forward 3 times, and we roll back. One of the key instructions here is thinking about the size of a quarter. That's something that I struggle with a little bit. I tend to go just a tiny bit bigger, maybe a dollar, a ho-ho dollar coin, but thinking in terms of circular, small circle about the size of the quarter forward, and then roll those shoulders back. Now, an application for this exercise is if you're in a lazy chair, you've sat around, you've had bad posture, and your body's just a little bit out of sorts. You can do this exercise and it helps reset your posture. So, you've been in your lazy chair, you get up, roll those shoulders forward, and then roll those shoulders back. And it just resets that posture for your shoulders to be back. So that's the first shoulder warm-up stretch. The other shoulder warm-up stretch, we start again with our hands to our sides. We bring our palms up. We bring our palms up about shoulder height, and then we turn our hands down and push down in front of us. So we palms up, bring those hands up, and palms down, push those palms down. One more time, up and down. So notice I didn't go higher than shoulder height. I came to about shoulder height, and that's when I turned my hand and pushed down in front. If I go higher, then that starts causing tension in my shoulder. That's the movement. Now, ways that you can use this movement is, one, with your breathing. So we talk a little bit about diaphragmatic breathing when it comes to our Tai Chi. The goal is that we're completely filling our lungs with air and then completely emptying our lungs with air. So that uses the full capacity of our lungs. So as we come up, we inhale. And as we go down, exhale. So we use it as a way to practice our diaphragmatic breathing. So yes, it's a shoulder warm-up stretch, but it's also a way to have a movement while we're doing our breathing. Tai Chi is called meditation and movement. And so if you were to try to sit still and breathe, your mind may start racing. You might start thinking of what you need at the grocery store, what you need to do later, what you didn't do yesterday. Just your mind just goes crazy. So sometimes whenever you're in motion, then that helps quiet your mind. So meditation and movement, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One way that you can meditate is to think about certain things. So we're talking about good and bad. So we all know and have good things in our lives, and then we have things that are bad or things that make us feel a negative emotion. And those are the things that we would like to push away. Maybe somebody makes you angry or somebody makes you feel good. You know, you have the good and the bad. And our goal, of course, is to focus on the good things and not dwell so much on those bad things. So whenever we inhale up, we think about good, gathering good. And then when we exhale down, we think about exhaling bad or pushing away that bad. So that takes meditation just a little step further whenever you do this movement. So inhale up, inhale good, exhale, exhale anything bad. Whenever we inhale, we're filling our lungs with good air, and when we exhale, we're emptying those lungs of air that may just been sitting there for a while. So we were born to deep breathe. If you think about a baby, when a baby is asleep and you watch their tummies rise and fall, that's diaphragmatic breathing. But as we get older, we get busy and we get in a hurry and we tend to shallow breathe. And shallow breath only fills the top part of our lungs. So our goal is to fill our whole lungs with air. So when we inhale, exhale. So you see that when I inhale through my nose and I exhale through my mouth through pursed lips. So up close, it looks like an exhale. So it's like you're whistling and you're slowing down the airflow as you exhale. It takes about twice as long to exhale as it does to inhale a full lungs breath. So when you practice diaphragmatic breathing, and you can do with that shoulder warm-up exercise, keep in mind that that exhale may take twice as long. All our lungs are different, so we may inhale and exhale at different rates. So keep that in mind too. Maybe my breath is making you feel like you need to inhale before I inhale again. And that's perfectly normal based on your lungs and your experience. So those are the 2 shoulder stretch warm-ups. Let's review those. We have the first one where we have our hands to our side and we draw circles as we rotate our shoulders forward. And then we go back as we rotate our shoulders back. So rotate our shoulders forward, drawing those little circles about the size of a quarter on our sides, and then roll our shoulders back. Then the other one where we have our hands palms up, and push down in front of us. Palms up and push down in front. So hopefully that was helpful for you to get a better understanding of our shoulder stretch warm-ups and give you an opportunity in a short video to practice those. See you next time when we're talking about our spinal movements. Oh, namaste. I'm still learning, y'all.